G. Bush, Tyvis Powell, we back. We doing a little film review right here, all 22 film review. Tyvis, before we get to the film review, I do got some grades I need to go over. We got some PFF grades. Y'all getting all the way educated over here. So you meaning to tell me you gonna get PFF grades and you gonna get some film review?
I want to see if these grades line up with what we see on tape, actually.
Yeah, that's why that was the thought process. I was like, man, is these lining up the way we really want them to line up with? Man, I'm gonna have to figure this out, man. I'm gonna have to figure this situation out. But first and foremost, before we get to that, with your thoughts in general about the game. Oh,
I just want them to know that's water.
really Canadian?
I don't want people to
come out in the can now?
I don't want people to think that I'm drinking
That is some of the best water in the game. Actually, that's Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
That clearly Canadian cherry, the black. Oh,
you got to get it before them tariffs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, bro!
You ain't gonna be able to afford it.
And the tariff. Shout out to the plug, the Asian plug. They messing up my game over here a little bit. Come on, man, you guys messing it up. I got to send stuff back to my peoples over there, man. You know, send it friends and family though. So yeah, your thoughts on the game in general. And the offsides and the holding.
That's inexcusable. Like I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know if anybody interviewed him after the game. Like, bro, everybody in America know they not snapping that ball on 4th and 4. If anything, you can fire off late. You know what I'm saying? Fire off late. It's not like they've just been gashing y'all in the run game. So why all of a sudden you scared now? So like that was inexcusable. That is, and I feel bad because it's not like Dylan was having a great game at all, but like as a fan, I feel robbed of the moment. Like I feel robbed of the fact that I didn't get a chance to see what he would do. I ain't saying he would have went down there and scored. I feel like we was robbed of seeing this young dude because he go down there and throw a touchdown. Maybe we singing a different tune, but like it's not saying that he would. But like I wanted to see the moment.
Speaking up, man, I'm glad. See, brothers got to do that. When you trying to make it out here, brothers got to do that. We drinking these joints. Hey, let me just show y'all real quick since Tyvis got his up here. This is 7-Up Zero. Do not get it twisted. Don't try to hit. G. Bush and Tyvis had King Cobras and Tall Boys. They had a break of Mad Dog. G. Bush be slurring his words. You know he be on them pills. Stop. No. Yeah, I'll be screenshotting.
You gotta clear myself.
You gotta let them know though. Let's get to these, man. So let's rock out and get to. We appreciate all the chat members. Hey, we gotta say, Nikki Nicole is a member today. Thank you for becoming a part of the family. Hopefully we don't let you down and you're entertained and you get what you need to came from. Now let's get to these PFF grades, right? So let's start with this. This is the scoring. So a lot of times on PFF. We don't be knowing what the scoring is, right? 30 is very poor. That's nasty work. 40 is bad. 50 is below average. 60 is average, right? Above average is in the 70s. 80, if you're in 80s, you good, right? And 90s is elite. So that is the scoring. That's the way the PFF scores it. So when you see these grades, you can know accordingly what they mean. All right. So let's take a look at the Browns. What you want to start with? Offense or defense first?
Let's go defense. I feel like at least that might be a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at this, man.
Hey, Collins all the way down there.
39. How many plays did he play? He played 33 snaps. That's nasty work.
He must have been getting thrown out the club, that's shocking.
So let's start off at the top. Mason Graham had a 82.1 grade. So if you scaling, that's pretty good, man. 82.1. Grant Delpit had a nice game, 82. You see Alex Wright at a 79%, in the mix. So I'm counting these as all good games.
And Tyson
Campbell, your guy, man. Your thoughts? Look at his coverage grade, Tyvis. A 90.7 coverage grade.
I told you, man, I think he's been very solid on that other side. I mean, now granted, in this game, Justin he had 5 yards going into the third quarter, so but yeah, outside, I think he finished the game 6 for 11, so it wasn't like a lot of plays to be made, but I don't think he had a lot going on his side. So
I was looking because guess what? I was looking for Myles Garrett and did not see him. He is down at 12th. He's usually in the 90s. His overall grade is a 64.7. He did have a sack. in this game. However, you know, I think what brought him down, if you take a look at his grades, is I think he missed some tackles.
Yeah, that's
He
what it
missed
looked.
some tackles at 45%. Let's see who else. Denzel Ward
He missed some tackles. He missed a lot of tackles. Look,
missed a lot of tackles there at 29.5 for the missed tackles. So that hurts a little bit. But any
that Caesar down.
here's the thing. Carson Schlesinger had 10 tackles, right? Here's the thing. So the way PFF grades it is, they're not looking at production, so to speak. They're not going to be looking at, okay, you broke 3 tackles and went to the house. They're going to look at your assignment, your technique, and did you do the right thing? So Carson Schlesinger, in this case, he's 28.8 tackling grade. If you miss tackles, you're in trouble. His pass rush was 77.3, but when you get a 25 or a 28, it's hard to come back from that.
That's nasty work.
Nasty work. So shout out to Mason Graham. That's a really good defensive grade.
His tackling was poor.
Missed tackles.
And see, this worries me because like you gotta get back. We need to get back to the fundamentals. Like, but you know what though? It's getting late in the season. You know, when you get late in the season, you get 12 or 14 padded practices. And I think we might be getting to them where it's like the padded practices might be coming to an end. Especially if people going 2 days a week. Some teams do 1 day a week. Some people do 2 days a week. If the Browns is one of them 2 days a week, then by week 7 it was done. So
Yeah,
and now
right.
you see people, so you see the tackling start to go down. So we getting to that number where they might not be tackling in practice or having padded practice.
That's why I bring you on, because a lot of people won't say that. A lot of people don't know that. Like, there's only a limit to how much you can really tackle and get to the ground. So let's take. Listen, I'm gonna give a game ball out. This dude, Grant Delpit, 87.3 coverage grade. I like that, and his tackling grade was at 78.1. Given the fact that he had an 82 overall, I think he graded out very well in this football game.
He quietly having like a really good season. Yeah, it's not like he ain't one of those guys that you see on tape that's like not doing the right thing, you know. And when that defense is rocking, like a lot of the stuff is because of what he do. Obviously, Miles plays a big part of it, and Denzel does too. But like when you talk about like a student of the game, Dale Pitt is that. Like he see things and you can tell that he watches tape because he like jump stuff and it allows him to make plays, or he know how to put cheese on. That's what we call put a little cheese on it, meaning show it like it's open, make the quarterback think it's open, then jump it. That's how you end up getting that pick against who was it? Miami? No, Cincinnati.
Packers.
No, Packers. Yeah, Packers. That's who it was. That's when we put a little cheese on it.
You know, listen, I like what they did. Mason Graham, that pass rush grade is looking good. Overall defense don't look too bad. So let's get to these offensive boards. I'm a little scared. Let me see these offensive boards.
The bottom 4 is, whatever.
They don't really play that much.
They don't get crazy till you see Wyatt Teller. Like, all right.
Hey, and I got him on the Summer Jam screen twice. He is mob deep on the Summer Jam screen. Listen, right now, Wyatt Teller got dog walked twice. He is the reason why they can't run the football in multiple situations. And you can tell right here, his pass block grade is a 31. Block grade of a 31?
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving. You can't be
outside Jack Conklin there 48.8 on the pass block, because I swear him and Ken Robinson got boat raced and they got dogged in this game.
48 is tough. Jack Conklin. So this is why when we be talking about quarterbacks, if you start off in the pass block grades on the right hand side under the grades, if you look at it, they break it down from offense. That's your total grade, which would be your pass block and your run block together. But look at over on the right hand side. So Joe Bitonio did a really nice job, 82.0. He a little better in the run game too, about a 69%, with 70 is doing it's approaching serviceable. It's above average, just decent. But when you get down to when you start looking at the other guy, Ethan Poacher's 51 grade in pass block. Jack Conklin has a 49 in pass block. M. Robinson 54%. And Wyatt Teller at 31%. And then your third down back, Dylan Sampson, who's going to play all these reps. Dylan Sampson's at a 10.9%.
That's a shame. That's a shame. He can't be in there on third down.
We can't play you, son, if you're at a 10%. If you look at all them
That's why.
sacks,
So everybody was wondering, like, why didn't they trade Jerome Ford at the deadline? That pass block grade is exactly why.
80.1, right? So he's there. And so take a look at, we'll look at Dylan Gabriel. So Dylan Gabriel in this game, he had a pass grade of a 60.8. I think his grade was bumped up a little bit because he had a 71 on the ground. He had 54 yards rushing last game. So he did a really nice job with that as well. So basically, that 71 brought him up a little bit. If you take a look as we get to what we're going to get to in the pass the game so far, we'll take a look at where Dylan Gabriel is so far. To his 2025 grades, Dylan Gabriel overall has been a 49. His passing grade has been a 49. The thing that's saving his life is that 64.6 right there.
Because he brought that out at the end of the game last week.
Like he got that at the end of the game. So that's where he ranks. You know, keep in mind how many games he done played. This is 6.
This is coming up.
This is a 6th game coming up. So, you know, he had 49 overall. Let's take a look at some of his game-by-game statistics right here, and you can kind of see it. The first game doesn't really count. The second game don't count. He only came in and played 7 snaps against Baltimore. He played 3 snaps against the Detroit Lions. We really start looking at what he was doing against the Minnesota Vikings week 5. That was pretty much his best game. His offensive grade was a 63. Passing was a 63.5, right? So you go to Pittsburgh, his passing grade dropped to a 52. Against Miami, his passing grade dropped to a 48. Against the New England Patriots, he was at a 34%.
And it looked like it too.
This game, he was back up to about a 60.
See, this the part, like this is the part that makes me laugh because see, the first game is always it should always be a rookie's best game. Why?
Mhm.
Because they don't got tape on you. They don't know what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They know what you did in college, but nobody knows how that's gonna transition to the league. So that's why his first game, 63, that's to be expected. As you can see, as people continue to get more tape on him, the grade kept going down, down, down. Then why I was able to jump? Well, he had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. So that's why I was like, he better play his best game. You get 2 weeks to prepare for an opponent. You should know them like the back of your hand. So that's why this was his best game as far as an offensive grade. I'm very interested to see what it looks like.
We're gonna go. We right to the tape right now. So we're gonna get to the tape now. Let me go ahead and get this set up because this is where you finally get to see if everything lines up. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. Let's go ahead and play this for you. Watch this man get dog walked. Wyatt Teller got dog. Listen, now if you look at it, this dude is
this is Quentin Williams' replacement.
This is his replacement. Now keep in mind that is his replacement. He's supposed to just down block on him, right?
Yeah, they should probably double that and push up to number 44. The center should push up to 44, probably.
None of that happened.
Let's see. It should be a double team push up to 44. I would think. Oh, they pulled it.
Yeah, they watch how.
Hold on, wait. Yeah, that don't even make sense. So they pulled the center?
Why would you? This is what we're talking about.
Wait, let me see that again. Is that a bad throw? They ran a little spray out.
I still don't understand how they block. I don't understand how they're blocking this up. Like this is supposed to be a slide protection, and it's just not. They're not blocking it up correctly. I don't know. We'll diagnose it and see what the back is doing. But here, all right, we'll stop it. So
hey, somebody messing up. So take it.
But I don't make it don't because
it doesn't make sense. But
it don't make sense.
If they IDing him as the mic,
because if you slide, say for instance, I just say, all right, here, let's go ahead and slide this way. Let me just slide this way, slide protection, and you would end up with here. You'd end up here. You'd end up here, and then you would block here, and then you would still have right here, and then the back is out in coverage. But he fully doubles this guy.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know why you would do that, but we'll see. And you end up seeing, in this case, this guy comes.
Is this back-to-back plays?
Back-to-back plays. This back-to-back plays where nobody blocks somebody, and this is why we pick these plays. All right, here we go.
And he mugged up there, so like he coming. I don't know what.
How?
I can see if he was backling. He like walked down.
This guy, you supposed to have. This is the most immediate threat right here.
Yeah.
This is the most immediate threat. There is no need. This guy isn't mugged down. This
I'm wondering if Quinshawn was supposed to stay in and block. Because that like if he's supposed to stay in and block, then the protection makes sense.
right, if he was supposed to, but if you go back and look a little bit, he's telling somebody something. I don't know if he's telling Quishan this. Look,
Oh, they checked something. He definitely checked something.
check something, but he checked right into a blitz.
Yeah. See, that the only way that makes sense is if either Quinshawn was supposed to stay there or he was supposed to get the ball out like fast to the flats, like now. Like that's the only two things. Because this outside of that, you ain't got no chance. That's dumb. The whole play is dumb.
Well, we appreciate everybody who pulled up, man. We'll catch you guys next week. Same place, same time, same station. We appreciate it for Tyvis Powell and G. Bush. Have a good rest of your night. And even though we be hating on all of them sometimes, we be telling the truth. But it's always, at the end of the day, go Browns.